When I'm doing my more classical side, the same thing applies, you see. Now, Marcus, back to you. That's how I'm warming up, you see. I'm warming up everything there. So there's something going on like that, you see. So when I'm doing this... Now, you notice that I'm sort of looking this way. So what I'm trying to do is use my peripheral vision to actually work out those kinds of, it's counterpoint. And that's part of classical studies and all of that sort of stuff, which I can thank Evelyn Glennie for, because one of the things that happens when you get into that kind of music and it just expands your horizon, there's much more than just, even though I love that, I love doing it, right? That sort of stuff there. But then you work the in-betweens, like I've mentioned before. I mentioned it last, face chook, you see. So there's that. So when I'm warming up, that's what I'm doing. Now, if I was to do that same kind of thing, one of the things that can happen is if I, say, go to my left foot and use, Marcus again, unisons. Now, my left foot is actually straddling both pedals down there. So I've got the hi-hat and the left side double kick pedal going as well. Put in the right hand. Then, if I bring in my right bass drum, anyway, there you go. So that's what goes on there. I'm warming up, Marcus. You see, that's what I'm tending to do. There's no real set. I used to have a set, rigid routines, but as far as a warming up thing, once you get to the gig, by rights, you should be pretty much prepared, okay? One of the little tricks that I used to do in the 90s in a very cold Melbourne winter, but not today, because it's hot! I'll stop doing that for a while. But what goes on... I'm putting myself off. Sorry. But what happens is I used to go in and it was freezing. It was freezing. This is when I was with the Zappa Instrumental and we used to have the residency at the club. We did that for like 4 years. Zappa, all that. You just played all the time. So what I'd do was in the midst of a Melbourne winter, I'd literally do sound check in my dad's old overcoat. Just put the rug on, sort of thing. It's the one that I used to go to the footy with, that kind of, stick it on and just play with that, get a little muck sweat going, and then I was okay, you see. So that answers your question, I hope, Marcus. With warm-ups, I'm going to continually come back to you because I've got a few more beautiful people to get through here, and what happens is that it's all connected, you see. So I'm literally warming up as well. I've had a play before. I just sat down and played, and I was just answering questions, doing a bit of research, and all this sort of business. Now, over to you, Andrew, for a bit. You said paradiddles. What more? Well, you already mentioned the single paradiddle. I'll put them up here. Here's your single paradiddle. Oh, pardon me. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Double paradiddle you mentioned. Para-paradiddle, 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 para-paradiddle. Triple, para-para-paradiddle, para-para-paradiddle. So it's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right. And each one has its own kind of groove, sort of thing. Cowbell. That's a double. Still a double. Right, left, right. Oh, what is it? Right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. There you go. So that's what was going on there. Same thing here. You can get a lot of beautiful things with paradiddles. But let me take you through what it is. Now, a lot of you guys and gals out there are waiting for me to say the 40 PAS rudiments, which I am. So you've got the Percussive Arts Society, you've got 40 rudiments, and they're all sectionalised. And let me take you, I'm not going to play all 40, I'll leave that for another time. I did once on the show a couple of years ago, but that's not today. That's not the brief for today. What goes on is what you have, if I'm going to do it by grades, my drum set manuals, all that sort of stuff, which I wrote in the 90s and all that sort of stuff. That's why I've got the little letters after my name, that kind of thing. But it was 10 years worth of work there, initially for, but now I'm out on my own and all that sort of stuff. So, but what goes on is you've got all your straight beats, okay? So you just got straight single stroke roll, double stroke roll. You want to try and get it into a double tap. Double stroke roll has two gears, so to speak, separate taps. At some point there's the change of gear. That's still, you can tell because if I play on my lap, that's it has to be all wrist. So you try and get it up as far as you can. And then there's a changeover when you use the bounce, and there you go. And then what happens is you put them together, right, left, single stroke, right, right, double stroke, put them together, bang, paradiddle. Then you have all your paradiddles. Don't forget your inversions. You turn them inside out. So if you've got a single paradiddle, you can turn it the other way around, so you can have a reverse paradiddle. So instead of saying paradiddle, paradiddle, say diddle para, diddle para. So diddle para, diddle para, diddle para, diddle para. You'll be interested to hear some of the rhythms that come up because they're really close, you know, that kind of... That's an inwards. There it is. Very close to a calypso. And they go on. Then you have all your triplets and some of the triplet rudiments. Two of the most important, and this is, thank you again, Spike, for your beautiful present again. But right, left, left. Thank you. All right. How come I haven't put the snares on? See? Right, left, left. And then right, right, left. Put them both together.